Hi buddy, welcome back to Vintage Story IronMan episode 5 with me, Sid. We are actually in autumn. I'm recording this like week to week, and a week is enough for almost like an entire season to go by. I'm also aware that I've got multiple cats in my room with me right now, and one of them doesn't like the other one, so if you hear a squawk or a hiss or things, then yeah, that's why. So, I'm just kind of looking around to see what's changed in the intervening time, and some of these flacks of things. I'm not seeing much in the way of berry bushes. There's a little bit more. We might as well grab these. I have just planted a whole load of seeds over there, but my my hoofer broke, so that's a technical term, by the way. My hoe broke. Svelte. We'll see if we can't get a few seeds, and we'll put them away for now. But none of those are ready. That's not ready. We can put this away, but we did get a little bit of more flax fibre, so that's all nice. The food is surviving, so that's also all nice. And that brown coal needs a home to live in, as does that flax there, but we've got a little bit of this, so we can eat a couple of those just to tide us over. We'll keep you, in fact I'll take 2 of them. So plans for this episode really are, we're at the point where we have got copper pickaxe and we got a copper hammer. The copper falx was loot from somewhere or other, I can't remember where. But if we take these, there's where am I? Over here is meteoric iron, but more importantly, over here is copper. Silver would be useful with something just got unplugged and replugged in. Was that no? It kind of wasn't a. Don't know. What I probably should do is make myself a bed, which is, if I remember rightly, 3 of those, and then I can at least pass the night. There's no storm in sight. Rift activity is at least currently low, which is always a bonus. So I think we need to get some more copper so we can possibly make a copper anvil or something. I'm not entirely, I really need to get these cats out of here. They're very distracting. They are very cute, because obviously I'm a cat person, and therefore all cats are very cute. That is a fact. But yeah, we need to do that. Now the other alternative I have is we can go up here, because we kind of explored a little bit up this way. The alternative is we can push out this way, and I could make a raft. So, but I think first things first, let us get some copper going, because that is going to be absolutely critical going forward. We need that technology, and copper is, albeit old, creaky, horrible copper age technology, it's still technology. So yeah, that's the thing. So let me head over to the copper area, and I'll be back in a moment. Alright, we're down. We found the first bit of copper, and I can hear a small cat growling at another cat because they're getting close. I'm going to have to get them. I'm going to have to move them out in a minute, otherwise could be World War 3 anyway. Not World War 3, because the cats, they don't have access to advanced weaponry, thankfully. How much copper is actually in this vein? Because it seems a little bit, I am wary because things here, you see, that could quite easily be a sand block above that. We're not that far below the surface. Come on, where are you going, Mr. Coppervein? Oh man, he's going further up. Yeah, the land is pretty gnarly around here. And I have to assume that 8-digit has cave-ins enabled on this, so I have to keep my eye out for the peculiarness of the rocks that can like, you know, wreck your life. Any further this direction? How much have I got there? I mean, it's medium quality, so 5 of those is 1 ingot, which is, you know, better than a kick in the face. But I'm not seeing where the... That's getting a bit close. I think we are probably... Ooh. Oh yeah, that's just not... That brings an entire new level of meaning to not liking mining in deserts. Right, we can delete you. We can come over this way and we can hopefully find... You must be around about here somewhere. Oh, stop. I don't like this. Life's hard enough without the world trying to bury me alive. I can't even see what's going on down there. Oh, good grief. Once. Ought to be down here somewhere. Let's see if we can't find the layer where the copper is. Got plenty of sand, so it's not like I can't. Found you. Found you. Poor quality, so that's a shame. But you know what? At least it seems to be reasonably, well, I say reasonably flat, but it's already going up there, look. And it is getting later, so it's starting to get a little bit dark. But we should be able to at least make ourselves some more toolage. I would have liked to have found some tin, which is the other thing we could really do with getting hold of. Because if I can get tin, then I'm into tin bronze, and off we go. But yeah, it's still, this is better than nothing. We learn not to complain about our good fortune, in theory. Yep, not keen on the cave-ins. Not keen on them at all. Getting a bit dark down here, and as I say, time is ticking, so I can't really go out to another vein, but I think I definitely need to have enough copper in that I have a spare pick, because this pick ain't gonna last forever. I mean, stockpiling huge amounts of things in IronMan does seem counterproductive in some respects. However, I do need, if I want to make copper spears, I either need to sift bony soil, if I can find any, or make an anvil. That's the best. Certainly if I can find bony soil, that's actually a very easy way of getting copper spearheads and arrowheads if you kind of, you know, like that direction of travel. But But this is at least a decent size vein. I can't complain at that. So, but making a copper anvil is expensive. You need 9 ingots worth. And then obviously you need copper on top of that to smith the items that you're making. So yeah, damned if you do, damned if you don't to a degree on that one. There's limitations to both sides, but we need to get out of this hole and get back to safety because it is getting dark. I've got food, and I suppose I could actually utilise this space as a safe space. It's not going to be very safe, but it's probably safer than being out in the dark. Rift activity is at least low though, so that's a bonus, I suppose. Yeah, so there's a lot of, we got a reasonable, whoa, hello. Oh yeah, that's right. I was like, why? But the reason is because, right, map. Let's get rid of you. So there's 3 more coppers over there. They're all in the desert, but I probably need to think about getting back. But that's a good start. I don't know whether I've got enough to make an anvil though. You can always reprocess the anvil back to being copper then as well. I think there's a way to just have a look. Helps if you can type John anvil. And it's an ingredient for, and we just use a chisel on it. So once I've got a chisel, we can bring and get everything bar 1 back. So that's not too bad. A little bit unrealistic chiseling an anvil down to get 8 ingots. It'd be more realistic for it to shush, because you'll give them ideas. No, it would actually make more sense that it broke down into bits which you could then re-smelt. Because clearly you're not going to get ingots from a breaking down an anvil into pieces. You're going to get bits of copper in different shapes and sizes. Not a nice consistent. And what are those sunflowers like? I'm just curious. I suppose I should be. Oh, they're no miles away. I'm going to leave them. I mean, they're just another grain type anyway. But what I do need to do is when I get back to the barn, is I need to think probably about getting some more bread on the cook, because it definitely lasted, which was a bonus. And I probably need to think about getting rid of a lot of this garbage as well. I don't think I'm ever going to need it. I should have my torches. There we go. You forget how much you miss a simple thing like, you know, a torch holder. You really do. Right, let me have a look. So I've got flour. The only thing I've got to make it with is the empty crock. I do need to dig you out and you out so I can put those back. But I haven't got a hoe this time to put there. So what do I need to do? Ooh, decisions. Have I got any clay kicking? God, scared me off to death. It was a cat. It's MJ the Tux. What time is it? I mean, this only gives me 7 hours, so if I sleep now, there's a good chance. You know what? It'll get us close to the morning. I'll see you in the morning. Alright, it's the next morning. We did have a visitor who visited us from, probably, well, I think that was a bit closer, but yeah, one of them. We managed to actually beat him without him managing to lay his nasty hooked handies onto us at all, so that was good. However, we can't stay in this area forever. This area is, you know, it's okay, but we've foraged it out for the most part. we've explored that direction. There is some turnips there if I'm desperate, but I'm not really desperate. We've got bread in the oven. I'm cooking amaranth bread and I'm charring it so it will last longer. So I'm just grabbing these. I think I need 18. I think I need about 32. Then we go charred. I've got one more bread roll. Bonk. So that lasts for 70 days as it stands, and 1.6 years in there. So yeah, that's pretty good lasting. Of that's mental as well. I'm not sure whether there's something going on wrong with the aging of foods on this server, but that just seems a little bit mental. There's a little baby piggy up there as well. I don't think these are anywhere near ripe either. So we kind of foraged the area out. I can leave all of these crops growing. I could actually make myself, in fact I will make myself another hoe. And I can get all of the seeds in. This is a warm area, so I'm hoping that the winter temperatures don't drop so badly that that they damage. We'll take you like this, I think. That they damage the crops, because that would be a pain. But the idea being is we've got this area, it's marked on a map, we can kind of head back in this direction as we need to. I do need to do something more with this copper, but I'm not sure what. I probably need to get myself, well, what I probably need to do is work out how much copper I've actually got, and then see whether I've got enough for an anvil. Because if I've got enough for an anvil, then I can set an anvil mould firing while we're out and about. And yeah, I know. Oh, hello, where's me? Give me that hoe back. Thank you. So I need another 11 spots, less 2. I need 9 spots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So flax, and whatever that was, all planted. Right, now the other thing we need to do is do this, because this will tell me what I need to do. So 44, each one is 5, and I don't think I've got anywhere near like enough to make an anvil, because that's 5, 10, 15, 20 of those is thing. So if I take 8 off, that's 6, plus take 10 off, that's 10 actually. So if I do that, yeah, we have got enough. Okay, stand corrected. So what we need to do is go and get some clay. I don't know where the nearest clay, where was the nearest clay? I think it was miles over this way, wasn't it? First stop, we came in over here. I'm not entirely sure where have I got clay marked on the map at all? Oh, I wish I had. I think we're going to need to find clay first anyway, so that's another thing to bear in mind. Right, so with that in mind, sorry, pardon me, exploration becomes the name of the game, and exploration means raft. I need to make my life a bit easier, and then we can grab some of that bread that's got a decent lifespan on it, and we'll be laughing. But I need 3, I need 5 sets of rope. So I need enough for one more, which is I think another 2, isn't it? Another 2 reeds. I don't think I need much more. We've got we've not got carry-ons, so I don't need to worry about that. That's 3 plus 5. Yeah, that should be it. So let us go and avoid that hoe. I don't want to pick it up. I've got nothing against the hoe, but you know, I just don't want it. And we can get 1, 2, 3 raft. 1, 2, like that. Oh, I can't remember. Hang on. Oh, just the one. Okay, and there is a crude walnut ore. That gives me that. We've got a bed. We don't want the dry. Do I want the dry grass? I might want the dry grass, but I'm not going to take the dry grass. I'm going to leave a torch in that wicker basket because that's a perfectly safe place to leave a torch. And I think we are. Do I take you? I mean, every slot that is in my inventory is valuable. This is the dilemma, the wonderful dilemma of Vintage Story in the early game is, what do I take with me? I'll pop you down. I'm going to grab. I need food, so let me grab my. Grab. What do I want? I'll take those 7. That'll do. I should be able to forage the rest, even at this time of year. If I go to an area that I've not been, which is going to be off down this way, and we can keep our eyes out for ruins, because I'm getting tired of wearing nothing. Oh, yeah. Forgot. I need that. But we can at least get off and have a little explore. And there are plenty of tricks and traps. Andy told me of a trick with flax, which we can do if you settle in an area. It's, I mean, more unlikely to settle in an area over this way, but that piggy looks very tasty, but they're also quite aggressive. We will let the piggy live for the time being. But I'm keeping my eyes open for forage or anything of interest, really. Like caves, you know, you never know. I might look down into a cave, a smallish cave, and see nothing. At which point we jump out of the smallish cave, seal it up and pretend that didn't happen. But the other thing is we have to keep looking at our map for ruins. Don't know what that is. Don't think it's a ruin, it doesn't look big enough. So, yeah, I'm going to keep on trucking here, and I'll be back in a short while. Alright, apart from the growling, this area appears to have some fairly minor ruins. The rift activity is medium, that's something to be aware of. But minor ruins means there's a possibility of finding some good stuff. That is also a termite mound. I can eat those. As are those. Those are very interesting to see. This ruin Not the greatest ruin to find. I think there's something going on under the ground if you start digging around, but again, that means you've got to exert a lot of effort just to see if there's anything interesting down here. And now for me, I'm not sure whether it's worth it. Poke holes are probably the secret. There's copper here though. That is oh. That is of interest, because we can definitely utilise that in our favour. And the fact there's termites in the area mean we've got a good amount of forage, although they're not the best food, but you know, beggars and choosers and all that. Let's find this copper. It's down here somewhere. Ow! Good grief. I mean, it's down there somewhere, isn't it? Just by a process of elimination, it's under this. Oh, and it's under cracked granite. Oh, you get. I'm wondering whether this is even worth the effort. I genuinely don't think it is. Okay, I'm not even going to mark it on the map then. I will make myself some more packed dirt though. Packed dirt is always fun. Right, well, we're here. We're in an area with things and things. Might as well have a peek around, see what, if anything, we can see. I mean, I'm not really that bothered about looking for stuff. Oh dear, that's... Come on, out. Cats. I'm actually thinking I might actually get some little captures of the photos of the various cats. Well, not various. I have 3, 4 if you include the one I'm cat sitting for at the moment, Triple L. So named because no one can ever remember a name. So it's a name is Layla. Was it Lila or Lola? Hence why Triple L, Lola, Layla, Lila. You know, she's a legend in her own lunchtime. We can do that with her. Might as well take some of this stuff. It's not renewable, but you don't. There seems to be, when you look at that, that looks like a lot more, but it's actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think there. Oh well, it's better than a kick in the face. There are many things better than a kick in the face, I'm led to believe. What do we want to find? I want to find tin. I want to find more copper that is accessible, and I want to find ruins with something worthwhile digging up. I'd like bony soil and a vessel of some description. Fortunately, flint shovels are cheap, so you know, this may yield nothing. And it probably is going to yield nothing, judging by this. Yeah, nothing. What a waste. Okay, well, we are here. There is a ruin there which we visited, and there is a ruin here which we have visited. We've got a big old basalt desert over that way. Now that is going to be easy pickings for finding ores, or it should be. The problem is it's not going to be easy pickings for digging the ores up. Hello. Hi, how are you doing? And of course it's 3 o'clock at night, so we are getting close to darkness. I don't know whether, have you got fruit? You might have. You're not fruiting, are you? That's not quite there, I don't think. I'm never sure with the cactus. The cactus is something I've never really established a thing, but certainly whilst deserts are dangerous in, you know, you get a lot more sand falls and stuff, they are also very easy to spot things in, so you really do need to take advantage of that simple fact. And the fact that this desert seems to have no hyenas in it, so that's also a big old plus. Can't see much in the way of. There's some copper. Oh, that's actually surface copper over there. Okay, I'll take that. There's some copper there. I think that is. Right, looks like we're heading down to that surface copper. Whee! That's not going to. Oh God. Whee! Right, well, that was an unexpected bonus. So I think we said over here. Oh, and it's medium, which is actually surprising. What I don't understand is why it's spread out so weirdly. But, well, I shouldn't grumble, I suppose. There you go, that's one way of shifting it. Why, where is the actual vein? Because that doesn't seem right at all. I mean, that's 20 pieces of copper. I've got a question, is there more? There doesn't really appear to be. This is awful, this mechanic, caving mechanic. I don't like it. I really don't. Just out of interest, are you quartz? You are quartz. Okay, so what to do? I can make myself another shovel and continue on digging, or I can chalk this one up to experience and leave it, but this is really super duper annoying. Not just super annoying, it's super duper annoying. No, you're super duper annoying. Do I just chalk this one? I mean, that is right in my grill. I don't think I can justifiably stay around this area. Oh God, that was just asking to kill me. Rift activity, oh hi, wonderful. Just had a look at, just saw the rift activity meter. That was a welcome development. So let's keep moving. Ah, more copper. Good God, it is so twitchy. There it is. It's poor quality though. Is it even worth the effort? I mean, I'm going to have to excavate out, I think, just to get down to that level. Oh, well, I'm going to grab some of this. It'd be wrong not to. At least it's not cracked, which is a big old bonus. Let me just stick those into my offhand, and then we can be working on it. And then I need to set myself up for the night somehow, in a way that can get me through this high rift activity, which is not going to be fun, I don't think. But anyway, quick copper mining. I'll be back in a mo. Alright, I've made myself a safe house, and we are going to try and sleep the night, or as much of the night away as possible. We did pick up as much of that copper as we could, so we are going to continue hunting around on this desert while we're out here, because, you know, this is the point of the game, is to think. Now it's 3 o'clock in the morning, so we're not in any great position to go exploring. I will be ditching all of that. This and this will keep. The rocks will keep, and obviously the packed dirt is coming with us. That's our survival gear. However, it is still dark outside, so we ain't going nowhere right now. Rift activity has dropped to medium, however, so that's a bonus. And yeah, well, I'll see you in the morning. Alright, next morning. Desert's not always the best places to forage for food, however, but of course we do have our bread rolls, so we're not desperate. Now, apart from the fact that there are antelope, which I'm not going to catch anytime soon, I don't think I can kill them with one shot from a spear. There is a rift there. I've still not seen any tin. Tin is actually, if this is set at default, is actually very rare. I tend to up the copper and tin surface one by 1 notch on the settings when I do my game settings, just because I think it just gives you that little teeny weeny bit of a head start. But I am looking at my map. We've got another desert coming over here. We've got lots of desert over there. Not anything really exciting coming over in terms of things. There looks to be actually a small ruin there which we could go and investigate. It doesn't hurt. Not like we're on a schedule or anything. All we're trying to do is survive. If we can survive long enough to these, I don't like these chisel blocks in these ruins. They're annoying. Just an opinion, but you know, somewhere normally when you're digging around these things, you're kind of looking around and you're looking to find the point where they've hidden the clay vessel. But clearly that's the bottom of the ruin, so where is there? There's some, and that's a there's a whole block of bony dirt. That was it. he said, and that was it before it attacked me viciously and in an unprovoked manner. It's just not called for. Anyway, the bony dirt is useful. The cobblestone could have been useful perhaps, but I need to consider space. So that is a ruin that we have visited. I'd like to have a map of all my progress. I mean, it'd be interesting. And again, here's a thought when I'm talking, when we talk about the nomads, and I've been working on it as I've mentioned before. I've been working on a mod pack for Nomad. So here is a thought and a question. Do we, when we're mapping our progress, do I actually create the map? Now I believe, and I'd have to hunt around for this, but I believe there is a mod which will allow me to export the map. And if I can find that, then do I put the waypoints on the map with dates? And we'll use the in-game dates, not the IRL dates. That would be a little bit silly. But do I have a go? It's not very deep, so that could be a valuable trait. Dots the coppers down here somewhere. There it is. Medium. We'll have it. We will take it. What are you? Limestone. We should actually get this marked on the map. Limestone is going to be very valuable to know where that is. There we go. Limestone. We've recorded it. Right. I was going to that ruin. We are going to go to that ruin before we finish this episode, but I do want to grab as much of this copper as possible because I am going to need it, as well as that. But that ruin is probably going to challenge my inventory. If I'm really lucky, it's just going to give me a little bit of a challenge, but oh well, we'll find out. Do I take a chance on that? Will do, yeah. Let's go down a level, because there's more that way. Yeah, if I were to record my progress on dates and the waypoints aren't dated, then I effectively have a timeline of my travels, which would allow me to, outside of the game, kind of draw a waypoint of, I walk this way, then I walk that way, almost like a migratory pattern of the migratory pattern of the Cid. Yeah. Hup, hup, hup. I knew that was going to happen. The moment I did it, I knew that you're going to do that. Right, we need to get rid of you and you. And that's kind of almost out of inventory space. However, we still have got this ruin here. And this looks, I mean, it's not a massive ruin. It's not. But then we haven't got better ruins, so we're not going to get many massive ruins. But if I can get a few ruins like this, then oh, and there's a trader there as well. We'll go and visit him before we finish. Find out what he is. But yeah, it's just kind of things like that that turn this from being a relatively or would turn it from being a survival heavy thing to almost like a document thing. Right, seed vessel. Great, that was really worthwhile. Onions, wonderful. Right, what else? Have we got any more vessels around the area? There's a bit of copper in the ground. I'm not seeing any vessels over there. That, however, has got my attention. Oh yes, 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 yes. That. Best find. Best find ever. I'm going to forget the onion seeds, because I'm sure if I go in... Oh, come on. Don't give me that. Oh, that was just cruel. I mean, that's useless, and that is... That was empty. Well, you know what? We got a torch holder. That's a big old find. For me, definitely a big old find. Not seeing any bony soil around here. Let me just double check. To make sure there's nothing sus in the area. That's gonna just break. I don't mind about that. If it breaks, it breaks. Yeah, no, I think that is that one. So, I mean, it wasn't as big as I'd hoped. It's got to be said. There's a small. Ah! Okay, there's a ruin here. There's something going on. Another torch holder. Well, we'll have it because I've got the room for it. Again, not seeing much in the way of bony soil, which would be really useful. Another little ruiny bit there. What are you? You're a food vessel, which means you're going to be flax, basically. But still, I can eat it, so shouldn't grumble. Bony soil. This is what we want. That will make a difference. Should be a bit more careful. This is wolf territory, definitely. Oh, what we got? Food and food. That's not food. That is a tuning cylinder, which is utterly useless to me. Anything that we can get rid of? Not much. Not really anything, to be honest. I mean, we could get rid of the flint knife. Well, I can always make another one of those, can't I? Tool vessel would be nice as well. Chance of a decent tool. That would be an excellent find. More bony soil. I'll take it. Oh, there we go. How to get you out? I'll sacrifice one of those. So do we think there's any more down there? Probably not then. What's going on down there? Oh, that's a very deep hole. And then we've got, oh, hello. Yeah, this is actually not a bad find. Got a forage vessel. We've got more bony soil. Oh. What happened then? Something took my focus away and minimised the screen on me. Clay. Right, hang on. We're going to have to come up with something here that will work. 18 clay. It's not enough, but you know, and I need more clay, so not a bad find. These ruins will be useful if I were going to build somewhere. Obviously I'm not. But yeah, if building were something we were planning, I was trying to see if these got any more bony soil around them. I don't think we're going to find much. He says finding more bony soil. Perfect. Well, that'll give me something to do. I mean, I can be sifting that. That'll give me a chance at some more copper spearheads. I think we're probably in an area where we need to start thinking about heading back. But what we'll do is we'll put a big old ruin marker there to say we visited. There's lots of desert still to be explored over there. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of skirt this land back here to head back. I'm not sure, did I see that? Did I check that bit out? Problem with these things, you're never sure whether it's worth putting the effort into digging them up or not. That's, well, it's a seed vessel, so it did. They're only carrots though, I'm not worried, I've got carroties. Right, let us walk back this along the edge of the desert, skirting this, and then we can I can keep my eye out into this area for clay, because I'd like to get more blue clay, and I ain't going to find it walking through the desert, so we do need to kind of push ourselves to be a little bit more adventurous and take our chances. Chicken, yeah, you're fine. I'm not going to kill you. I'm going to need to put. I can't carry you if I did. So, you know, that's small sentiment, small, you know, relief for them. But there they go. Right. Yeah, so let me know what you think about that. But the nomad idea is rapidly becoming more and more things, and I made a few changes. It actually is nastier in that I've actually added the rust and rot monsters mod. I don't know whether I've already mentioned that in a previous episode, but if I haven't, I have now. I don't see anything down there that really screams at me to throw myself into that hole and investigate, which is probably just for the best. I've got no room to carry anything anyway, but I still need that clay. Right, I'm going to carry on wandering. I will come back to you in a moment. Alright, well, we are heading back to our safe haven for the time being. I haven't found any clay, which is worrying. I can't remember. I think the clay that I had was way back towards where we spawned, so I may have to go back over there and dig, because I'm not finding any out this way. I think the area is probably too arid. But you know what? At least you are safe on the water. You know, short of a temporal storm, don't even do it, game. You really have nothing to worry about. So that's kind of a bonus place to be. But we've got a couple of torch holders, which means that light is going to be less of an issue around the base now. And yeah, I mean that in itself is a bonus. I need to prop you up, and I'm going to guess that if I do that, it needs to be too high, doesn't it? Of course it does. Can I don't know why I'm trying to do this in this view. Let me get back into proper view. Right, there you go, and have a torch. And we'll have the torch back, because things. I did find a gear as well out there while I was out and about, so that was a nice happy bonus. Now obviously I cannot put a torch in with Spodley there. I like two because what I'll do is put one on my, I think I have one on my bar. What I do need to do is make myself a knife, because we're going to need that and a log to make a bowl. Oh, you miss Apache's tweaks when you haven't got them. One of them and that to make myself a new one of those, and take out a log and a kniff. I think he's like, nope. And there's my wooden pan. And now I can think. Now the rift activity is medium, so we'll just get ourselves set over here. We'll plonk ourselves a bit of that down. I actually realistically need to find a home for this first as well. Where's my hammer? Because these are, you know, taking up quite a lot of my inventory space. Boop, and you can go there temporarily. You're as good out of the way as you are in the way, so that's all a plus. There's the rest of the. There's the rest of our copper and clay. Oh, I need somewhere to put the clay. Damn it! See, I don't think there's going to be enough there to make a. Do I try it? I mean, yeah, that's how. It's more likely that I've got that. So let's. Of course, we have to do this by hand because we have none of the Apache tweaks or anything like that. So you really do miss the mods when you ain't got them. That much is a certainty. I mean, on the plus side, there's not a lot of voxels in some of these, so. So we might get away with it. Quite a few voxels in that though, which is a shame. Oh well, we'll do what we can. If I can't finish it, I'll go on the next episode. We'll go and find some more fire clay and finish it off. See this layer, nice little layer, not a lot of voxels, so the clay should go further. And we can duplicate that layer, and that layer, and that layer we can dupe, and then we can do that, and then we'll just get these in. So I don't know what the rift activity is medium, but I'm not hearing any in the area, so I'm not going to let it worry me. Which is bizarre because this is a series, you know, out of all my series that I do, this is the one where actually dying has an impact. You know, all of the other ones. I'm going to spawn at my original spawn or my new spawn if I've set it with a gear, and we're good. This one, I could lose everything. I could lose all my progress, whatever that program. Wow, I got it. That's a surprise. That was a surprise. What can I make with 4? Another bowl, perhaps, or 2. I can make a couple of bowls. Because I can get rid of this fire clay then, and these can be cooking in the background. yeah, let's make a couple more bowls. I'm just going to get these ready and we'll get them burning, and I'll be back in a mo. Alright, well, they're all cooking, and I'm going to take some time here just to sift some bony soil. I mean, it's not like I can get my clothes wet. I haven't got any still. But yeah, well, that is, I mean, that was a nice trip out. We've explored another chunk of the terrain around us. Still missing clay, but we managed to make what we needed, and I think this is, you know, we'll continue in this area for a while and see what we end up with. I realised I didn't go to either of those traders I spotted on the map, so that is a because there was I spotted one up there, and we spotted, where did I spot the other one? It was around here somewhere, wasn't it? Where did I spot that? There. So we'll mark those on. We may get to them, but there's a whole load of desert over that way, which is always easy to explore, and I tend to find it's, I won't say it's safer, it's, you're less likely to step on the tail of something that wants to kill you. Only less likely, not unlikely, but less likely. So yeah, that will do us for this episode, but we're 5 episodes in, and so far so good, and we'll see where we go. We ended up with a law book, getting a load of stuff, not the bits I want. Of course, the fact that I mentioned wanting a copper spearhead means we won't get one. You do know that, don't you? So yeah, that's the thing. But until next time, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will see you soon. Bye for now.